Hello, today is February 25th, 2024. Tomorrow marks 6 months since I've started this Amazon project, and we'll be doing a monthly review. So here's the dashboard. My current balance here is just over $800. So if I drill down in the stats here, so you see, so my next payout scheduled just in a few days, 400. So it's about, I think, the average 400 sales in 2 weeks time period, which would be about 800 a month, or roughly $300 to $400 monthly profits from this whole deal. So I still just sell stickers. I had few new products. So here I think in my list I had to drop a couple things which were not selling, so I just been giving away those as gifts to my buyers, but they were not very popular. So it's always a risk, I guess, when you try something new. There's always a chance that things wouldn't work. Like, for example, with my US FBA attempt, that was still not very good. I think I sent like 500 items and maybe I sold 5 or 6 in like 2 months. So I considered to pulling that inventory to Canada. So what I've learned, I went to US recently, just like walked on the streets there, and I realized that they don't really have community mailboxes, at least in the places I visited. So they don't have maybe same problem as in Canada with all the junk mail, because here I guess the mailman would just walk into the community mailbox and start dropping things. There they, like, each house has a mailbox and maybe they don't mind it, or I don't know, maybe the culture is different there, maybe they don't have that much spam. I'm not sure, but they still buy it. And to my surprise, actually, people from US, they buy from Amazon Canada from my store, and I can't tell if they buy from FBA Canada, even though in Canada my items priced a little bit high because I just dropped the price just to break even on US, just to kind of let it to develop. But even though the sales are very minimal, even though US market is a lot bigger than Canadian, so I guess the product is just maybe not in demand there. So that was a mistake, but I still have that inventory. I'm not sure how much that would cost to bring it back to Canada, and I'm not sure if I can move it between fulfillment centers in US to Canada, or I should bring it home first and then. So I guess it will be like a shipping cost involved, and hopefully not custom fees. I don't know. Maybe it's not even worth bringing it here. But we'll see. I guess when I go through that process, I will document, throw the video here. But for now, I just consider maybe I should pull them from US, put it on a Canadian market, and I have enough inventory for now. But I guess that would be my next step sometime in the future. So I did introduce a couple new items. So I have a French version. So I'll just try it open here. So I had one of the customers from Quebec, they reached out. They would like, a few people actually said that they would be interested in the French version. But the thing is, I wasn't sure, if this would be popular enough, because obviously Quebec is just like one province which may need these, and it was a risk. But looks like they do sell, not as many as other like English version, but still there's, I think, enough population, enough demand. So this thing is selling. I have good reviews, good feedback, so I guess I will keep this inventory. The other thing here, which I kind of let me see. So this guy, what I did, I basically developed some sort of universal design. Because there's like a few different mailbox styles in Canada. Some of them still like old style. They're about 5 inches, 5.5 inches square, and we have a long mailboxes. So what I did, because I had like few different styles and I kind of wanted something universal which would fit into different sizes of mailboxes. So I kind of created this design and I just added a little bit more elements like please and thank you, simplified it, and that is quite popular as well. So people do buy it, do like it. So it's the same level of quality, everything, it's just a little bit shorter size. So that's that. And here's another thing which I will just bring in here in a minute. So yeah, that's just from my phone app. I guess it's a overall trend because I can't generate the same graphics on the computer, but on the phone Amazon Seller app, it's pretty good tool. So here all the bars since like in August 26 when I started, I had just like few sales and it was going up until December, and then January, that was expected, it did slow down a little bit. So February is a short month and we still have a few more days. So I kind of do expect this to start picking up in spring, because what I sell is maybe something which in the winter is not very popular. Nobody wants to go outside, and I don't know, just my guess. But here you can see the total price or revenue is close to 6,000 in since I started, and total sales like 798 units. So that was my kind of stats so far. Yeah, so I think what else I can show, I think if I maybe just flash here so that my seller feedback dashboard. So I did catch 1 star once, but it was like a pure misunderstanding, but looks like person didn't feel like fixing it, but that's okay. We still, the vast majority is giving me 5 stars, and I have accumulated few more, maybe 5-6 more. So I do appreciate the feedback from everyone who buys, because I try my best. This is a project for me to kind of make it successful, not to generate some insane profits or anything like that, just to kind of like learn the process and help people with good products. So, and that, I guess it shows here. Yeah, so that's basically what I had. And just one more thing which I think I will share is guys, so I do have a Canadian version, and I think if I just cycle back for a minute, so this thing basically is popular enough, and it's kind of niche thing. I would say it's not like everyone would want it or would buy it, but it's very positive. It has this the full spectrum of diversity and inclusion vibe. I like the idea, so I just grabbed the elements from different places, and I just came up with my own design here, which I liked personally. And now what I think doing is I'm working on this US. Well, it's actually done already. So this is same thing basically, just with United States flag. And it will be a risk as well, but I do believe that this is something kind of general and universal to many people. And I see that in the US there's some sales generated for this kind of thing. So I did basically create a US version, and I think I will record one of the videos soon just to show the process. So basically this is design, so I'm not gonna show like how I design it, unless someone is interested. Just let me know, maybe I will do something like that. But basically I want to show you the whole process from like the time I've created this design to like how I order it, where, how much it cost, all the prep work, and all the way to getting this item to FBA. And in this case, it will be FBA US. So that's the whole process. I think it will not happen in one day, because I would need obviously to order, wait, then what would come to my home. I will pack it, prep it for FBA, then send it. So that would be maybe several weeks process, but this is coming. And if you interested in this kind of design, you're in US, so keep an eye on it. Subscribe maybe for updates. So this is coming to US market soon. Yeah, that's, I think, everything I wanted to share right now. Thank you very much for everyone who's subscribing, watching. Let me know in the comments if any particular topic you would be interested in. So I still focus on stickers because I can source them locally. They're easy to ship, they're light. So it's kind of like a low risk, low cost thing. But I do consider other items or something from China, but the market is very saturated, and I'm not in that position right now to kind of risk a lot of money to buy product, because I don't know if anything would work or not. But this is something I just keep on the back burner for the future. But for now, I think I'll just keep doing stickers and maybe create more designs when I have some fresh ideas. So that's something which I'm working on at this time.